Did you know 63% of people recognize the McDonald's golden arches before the Christian cross? Proof that symbols can outlast entire religions. And here's the kicker: you're being manipulated by them right now. Long before ads and algorithms, humanity was ruled by something far older: symbols. They decide who you trust, what you buy, even how you vote. Let's decode the hidden language they don't teach you in history class. Why should you care? Because symbols aren't just relics. They run the world. They sell billion-dollar brands, decide elections, and program your subconscious. Subliminal cues slip right under awareness, shaping you before you blink. Watch closely. You've already seen them. Symbols shape perceptions, beliefs, and decisions. Symbols subtly yet powerfully influence human behavior. The impact of symbols predates modern advertising and algorithms. Symbolism is deeply rooted in human history and psychology. Symbols subtly manipulate choices related to trust, purchasing decisions, and political affiliations. Many individuals remain unaware of the influence exerted by symbols. Increased awareness is needed to recognize and understand the manipulative power of symbols. Symbols can influence choices without conscious recognition. The manipulative power of symbols stems from their ability to evoke emotional responses and associations. How many symbols did you see today without noticing? Understanding symbolic manipulation allows for more informed and autonomous decision-making. Interpretation decides meaning, not the symbol itself. Symbols continue to exert a significant influence in contemporary society. Symbols play a crucial role in shaping elections through visual messaging and branding. Marketing strategies heavily rely on symbols to create brand recognition and emotional connections with consumers. Symbols can be used for subconscious programming, influencing behavior and perceptions without conscious awareness. Recognizing the impact of symbols is essential for informed decision-making in various aspects of life. Understanding symbolic representation empowers individuals to critically analyze and interpret information. The McDonald's M logo achieves widespread global recognition. The Christian cross, a traditional cultural icon, faces challenges in maintaining universal recognition compared to commercial brands. Branding possesses the power to create enduring symbols that resonate across diverse populations. Commercial symbols can potentially overshadow traditional cultural icons due to strategic marketing and pervasive advertising. Subliminal influence involves the subtle planting of ideas or symbols that affect decision-making. Questioning the origin of influencing symbols is crucial before making seemingly free choices. Understanding the source of these symbols can reveal hidden agendas and manipulative tactics. Awareness of subliminal influence empowers individuals to make more informed and autonomous decisions. Critical thinking serves as a defense against unconscious manipulation. In ancient Egypt, hieroglyphs were not just words, but powerful symbols. These symbols were believed to possess magical power, capable of influencing reality. Hieroglyphs reflected the ancient Egyptians' belief in their ability to shape the world around them. Hieroglyphs functioned as power spells, embodying the magic and authority of the pharaohs and priests. Celtic knots are intricate designs that embody the concept of infinity. These knots integrate the idea of infinity into sacred art. Celtic knots symbolize interconnectedness through their interwoven patterns. The designs represent the eternal nature of life. The concept of infinity is visually represented through the continuous, unbroken lines of the knots. Celtic knotwork serves as a symbolic representation of spiritual and philosophical concepts. Alchemy employed secret sigils to encode transformation processes. These symbolic forms concealed complex knowledge accessible only to initiates. The encoding process protected alchemical knowledge. Sigils served as keys to unlock the hidden meanings of alchemical procedures. Transformation processes were represented through these encoded symbols. Religious symbols serve as anchors for civilizations. These symbols embody core beliefs and values. Religious symbols unite communities. The cross is a core symbol in Christianity. The crescent is a central symbol in Islam. The Om symbol is a core symbol in Hinduism. Throughout history, Political empires have often adopted powerful symbols to represent their ideologies and aspirations. Eagles have symbolized imperial power, representing strength, vision, and authority. Lions have been used to signify courage, nobility, and dominion in various empires. Hammers have represented the industrial strength and the working class in certain political ideologies. Sickles have symbolized agricultural labor and the peasantry in some political movements. Combined, the hammer and sickle often represent the unity of industrial and agricultural workers. Occult symbols, such as the Eye of Providence, are associated with hidden knowledge, whether you believe in their power or not. Some interpret these as hidden control. Others see them as cultural memory. The pentagram is another occult symbol linked to esoteric traditions. These symbols spark curiosity and speculation about their true meanings. Occult signs are often interpreted as keys to unlocking hidden or forbidden knowledge. Esoteric traditions use these symbols to represent complex philosophical and spiritual concepts. Universal archetypes are recurring symbols that appear across different cultures and historical periods. From Egypt to Wall Street, the same symbols keep appearing. Coincidence? Or proof of a hidden human code? The recurrence of similar symbols suggests a shared human code embedded in the collective unconscious. This raises questions about the origin and significance of these universally recognized symbols. These symbols may represent fundamental aspects of human experience and the human condition. The study of archetypes provides insights into the shared psychological structures that unite humanity. Understanding universal archetypes can enhance cross-cultural communication and empathy. The spiral pattern is observed across vastly different scales in nature, from microscopic shells to macroscopic galaxies. This recurring spiral formation suggests a fundamental order inherent in the universe. The prevalence of spirals implies an underlying interconnectedness between seemingly disparate natural phenomena. Spirals are a visual representation of growth, expansion, and dynamic equilibrium. The ubiquity of the spiral pattern highlights an intrinsic mathematical elegance in natural forms. The serpent is a symbol of cyclical renewal and transformation. The Ouroboros, a serpent eating its own tail, represents the concept of the eternal return. Serpent symbolism embodies the continuous process of death and rebirth. The serpent shedding of skin mirrors personal growth and spiritual evolution. The Eye of Horus in ancient Egypt symbolizes surveillance, awareness, and protection. The Eye of Providence in Western esotericism also represents surveillance, awareness, and enlightenment. Both the Eye of Horus and the Eye of Providence share thematic representations of all-seeing awareness. These symbols are often associated with concepts of divine watchfulness and spiritual insight. The prevalence of eye symbolism reflects humanity's enduring fascination with perception and knowledge. The swastika was originally a symbol of prosperity and good fortune. The Nazi regime tragically co-opted the swastika, transforming it into a symbol of terror and hate. This appropriation represents a stark example of how symbols can be manipulated and redefined. The same symbol equals peace versus war propaganda. Who controls the meaning? You or the symbol? The swastika's transformation serves as a reminder of the power of symbols and the importance of understanding their historical context. The peace sign originated during anti-nuclear protests. The symbol has evolved into a globally recognized emblem of harmony. The peace sign represents the universal desire for peace and unity. Its simple design allows for easy replication and widespread adoption. The peace sign's enduring legacy reflects humanity's ongoing pursuit of peaceful coexistence. Nike's swoosh logo subtly echoes the image of the winged goddess of victory. The swoosh visually suggests speed, agility, and triumph. The design evokes a sense of forward movement and achievement. This association enhances the brand's image and appeal. The Apple logo, featuring a missing bite, alludes to the biblical story of Adam and Eve and the forbidden fruit. The missing bite in the Apple logo symbolizes the acquisition of knowledge. The Apple logo represents temptation, mirroring the allure of the forbidden fruit. The Apple logo embodies innovation, a core value of the company. The design of the Apple logo connects to themes of knowledge, temptation, and innovation. Many corporate logos incorporate hidden messages or subtle allusions. These hidden elements often invite viewers to engage in a deeper level of interpretation. Some logos allude to ancient symbols, connecting modern brands with historical meanings. Decoding these symbols can reveal deeper brand narratives and cultural connections. The use of hidden symbolism encourages interactive engagement and brand exploration. This interactive challenge fosters curiosity and a more profound understanding of brand identity. The arrow in the Amazon logo symbolizes a smile, representing customer satisfaction. The Amazon logo's arrow connects the letters A and Z, indicating a wide selection of products. The logo conveys a message of positivity and comprehensiveness through its design. The smile and A to Z connection are key elements of the Amazon brand identity. The design of the Amazon logo aims to create a sense of trust and satisfaction for the consumer. Hidden messages within symbols can transform perception and understanding. Discovering hidden messages alters one's perception of the world. Symbols contain layers of meaning that are not immediately apparent. Understanding symbols provides a deeper insight into complex concepts. Urban environments are saturated with symbols that influence navigation and interaction. Symbols shape how individuals perceive and understand their surroundings. These symbols guide behavior and facilitate communication within the urban space. Effective urban symbols are easily recognizable and universally understood. The design of urban symbols impacts the efficiency and safety of city navigation. Symbols contribute to the overall identity and character of a city. Symbols appearing in dreams are expressions of the subconscious mind. Dream symbols offer insights into hidden desires, fears, and motivations. The subconscious uses symbols to communicate complex emotions and thoughts. Understanding dream symbols can lead to greater self-awareness and personal growth. Dream analysis interprets these symbols to uncover deeper psychological meanings. Sacred geometry is foundational to cathedral design, integrating mathematical ratios and proportions. The use of sacred geometry aims to create harmonious and spiritually uplifting spaces within cathedrals. Mathematical proportions in cathedral design contribute to the overall aesthetic balance and structural integrity. Sacred geometry principles ensure that cathedrals resonate with universal mathematical truths. Cathedrals exemplify the application of sacred geometry to create spaces that inspire awe and reverence. Spiral patterns in seashells and galaxies suggest a universal principle of growth. The recurring spiral formation indicates a fundamental interconnectedness across vastly different scales. This shared geometry may reflect underlying physical laws governing evolution and form. The spiral pattern demonstrates efficient space utilization and structural stability. Spirals are observed in diverse natural phenomena, from microscopic organisms to cosmic structures. The prevalence of spirals underscores their importance in natural systems and evolutionary processes. Jungian archetypes are universal, recurring patterns present in myths, legends, and stories across different cultures. These archetypes reflect fundamental aspects of the human psyche, representing innate psychological structures. The hero archetype embodies courage, resilience, and the quest for self-discovery. The serpent archetype often symbolizes transformation, wisdom, or hidden dangers. The shadow archetype represents the repressed or unacknowledged aspects of the personality. Advertising utilizes subliminal cues and suggestive imagery to influence consumer behavior. These cues operate below the threshold of conscious awareness, impacting decision-making processes. Subliminal advertising aims to create associations and desires without the consumer realizing the manipulation. The effectiveness of subliminal advertising is debated, but its use raises ethical concerns about consumer autonomy. Suggestive imagery and hidden cues can bypass rational thought, tapping into emotional responses and unconscious motivations. Disney films have faced scrutiny regarding the incorporation of hidden frames and suggestive imagery. The presence of hidden frames and suggestive imagery raises questions about their potential impact on viewers. The use of such imagery prompts discussions about subliminal messaging and its effects. Analysis focuses on whether these elements are intentional or coincidental. The debate includes consideration of artistic expression versus potential manipulation. Concerns are raised regarding the appropriateness of such content, especially for younger audiences. Understanding the rules of symbolism enables the decoding and interpretation of environmental messages. Mastering symbolic principles empowers individuals to effectively interpret their surroundings. Decoding symbols involves recognizing patterns and understanding their conventional or contextual meanings. The ability to interpret symbols enhances awareness and understanding of complex information. Symbolism provides a framework for navigating and making sense of the world through shared cultural understandings. Mastering the language of symbols enables individuals to regain control over their perceptions. Understanding symbolic representation facilitates more informed decision-making processes. Symbol literacy empowers individuals to interpret and analyze the underlying meanings conveyed through various forms of communication. By deconstructing symbolic language, individuals can challenge dominant narratives and societal constructs. Empowerment through symbolic understanding fosters critical thinking and promotes individual autonomy. The Eye of Providence symbolizes surveillance and control. This symbol represents the watchful gaze of authority. The Eye of Providence can represent the potential for manipulation. The symbol is often associated with secret societies and hidden agendas. Its presence evokes a sense of being observed and monitored. The Eye of Providence serves as a constant reminder of pervasive power structures. The Ouroboros snake symbolizes cyclical renewal and the eternal return. The Ouroboros represents the continuous process of transformation and growth. This symbol embodies the concept of perpetual regeneration. The Ouroboros illustrates the idea that endings lead to new beginnings. The cyclical nature of the Ouroboros represents the interconnectedness of life and death. Ancient civilizations utilized symbols extensively in their art. These symbols serve to convey complex ideas and narratives. Religious beliefs were a primary subject communicated through artistic symbolism. Artistic symbols also reflected and reinforced core cultural values. Literature employs recurring symbols to deepen thematic resonance. Recurring motifs in literature aid in character development by reinforcing traits. Symbolism and motifs create layers of meaning within a literary work. The repetition of symbols and motifs reinforces underlying themes. Through recurring symbols and motifs, literature achieves greater depth and complexity. Music employs symbolism and metaphors to elicit emotions within listeners. Musical symbols create specific atmospheres that enhance the emotional impact. Symbolism in music conveys messages beyond literal interpretation, adding depth and meaning. Specific musical keys often carry culturally understood symbolic weight. Tempo and rhythm act as symbolic indicators of energy and emotional intensity. Architectural designs utilize symbols to communicate complex ideas. Symbols in architecture can represent power, religious beliefs, and community values. Symbolism in architecture reflects and reinforces cultural identity. The strategic use of symbols enhances the meaning and impact of architectural spaces. Fashion employs symbolism to communicate personal identity. Clothing can symbolize social status through recognizable designs and materials. Fashion choices often reflect cultural affiliation and heritage. Individual beliefs and values are expressed through specific fashion styles. Symbolism in fashion creates a nonverbal dialogue about who we are and what we represent. Political movements utilize symbols to consolidate support and foster a sense of unity among followers. Symbols serve as visual representations of a political movement's core ideologies and values. Effective political symbols facilitate communication and resonate emotionally with the target audience. The strategic use of symbols can significantly enhance a political movement's visibility and influence. Religions utilize symbols to represent the divine and convey sacred concepts. Symbols in religion facilitate spiritual experiences and deeper understanding. Religious symbols serve as visual metaphors for complex theological ideas. The power of religious symbols lies in their ability to evoke profound emotions and spiritual connections. Myths are rich in symbolism, utilizing archetypes to represent universal human experiences. Archetypes in myths serve as recurring patterns that embody fundamental human traits and motivations. Myths employ metaphors to explore complex concepts through relatable and imaginative narratives. Symbolism in myths allows for the exploration of fundamental aspects of human existence, such as life, death, and morality. Enduring narratives in mythology persist due to their ability to resonate with universal human truths and values. Psychology employs symbols to interpret unconscious thoughts, emotions, and motivations. Symbolic interpretation provides insights into the complexities of human behavior. Unconscious communication is deciphered through the analysis of recurring symbols. Symbols act as a bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind. The interpretation of symbols can reveal hidden patterns and underlying causes of behavior. Psychological analysis of symbols offers a deeper understanding of the human psyche. Dream analysis involves interpreting symbols to understand hidden meanings. The subconscious mind conveys messages through symbolic representations in dreams. Symbols in dreams can represent repressed emotions, desires, or unresolved conflicts. Interpreting dream symbols provides insights into one's inner psychological state. Dream analysis aims to decipher the subconscious messages to promote personal growth. Understanding dream symbolism can lead to improved self-awareness and emotional well-being. Tarot cards utilize symbolism to offer guidance on life's various aspects. These symbols tap into intuitive knowledge, providing insight and predictions. Divination through tarot relies on the interpretation of symbolic meanings. Each card's imagery is designed to evoke subconscious understanding. Tarot's symbolic language provides a framework for self-reflection and decision-making. The cards serve as a tool for accessing inner wisdom and exploring potential outcomes. Astrology employs symbols to represent celestial bodies, zodiac signs, and astrological houses. These symbols are interpreted to understand the purported cosmic influences on human affairs. Planetary symbols denote specific celestial bodies, each associated with unique characteristics and energies. Zodiac signs are represented by symbols that reflect archetypal qualities and personality traits. Astrological houses, also represented by symbols, define specific areas of life experience. Numerology assigns symbolic meanings to numbers. Numbers are used to analyze personality traits. Numerology helps reveal potential life paths. Numerology aims to forecast future possibilities. Maps utilize symbols to represent geographical features and spatial relationships. These symbols convey information about the physical world in a visual format. Landmarks are also represented on maps through specialized symbols. Symbolism in cartography allows for efficient communication of spatial data. Mathematics employs symbols to represent abstract concepts, facilitating precise communication. Mathematical equations utilize symbols to express relationships between different quantities and variables. Formulas, constructed from symbols, provide a concise way to express mathematical rules and theorems. Symbolic representation in mathematics enables efficient problem-solving across various scientific and engineering disciplines. The use of symbols allows for the manipulation and transformation of mathematical expressions, leading to new insights and solutions. Symbols in mathematics provide a universal language for expressing complex ideas with clarity and precision. Programming languages utilize symbols to define commands, variables, and data structures. Symbols in programming languages enable the creation of software and applications. Different symbols represent different operations and data types within a programming language. The correct use of symbols is crucial for the functionality and accuracy of computer programs. Continue exploring the hidden language of symbols to deepen understanding. Sharing interpretations and insights enriches the collective understanding of symbolic meaning. Symbolic literacy empowers individuals to decode cultural narratives and abstract Further research into semiotics and cultural studies can enhance the ability to interpret symbols, concepts, engage in collaborative discussions to uncover the multifaceted layers of symbolic representation. The exploration of symbols is an ongoing journey of discovery and interpretation. They shape reality unless you learn their rules. The truth? They've used symbols to influence you for centuries, but now you can hack the code back. Subscribe and join us as we continue decoding the hidden forces that shape our lives. This is the hidden language of symbols. Which symbol do you see every day that controls you? Comment below.